You probably clicked on this video to learn how to master Twitch, so that's exactly what I'm going to teach you. You're gonna learn how to use Twitch's ability, her best loadout, her best usage, and a lot more. But starting off, let's get to know who Twitch is. Twitch grew up in France, more specifically the city Nancy located in northeast France. She was encouraged to do well in math, science, and technology, and she did so. And she actually enjoyed the subjects too, leading to her starting her passion for technological engineering. She was very talented and entered many program and engineering competitions, and her skill was discovered by the GIGN. The GIGN sent her a special army contract, making her able to join the army at the age of 16. The GIGN then discovered that she was way more talented than they thought, and she was immediately put on duty for a large amount of tech improvements and inventions. So summing up her achievements, first of all, she's very smart and won a lot of competitions. Second, she joined the army at the age of 16. So now that we know a lot more about who she is, let's get ready to learn how to play her. Twitch has two shock drones that are pretty good for clearing utility. Twitch's shock drones deal 5 damage and have 3 shocks that constantly recharge. Twitch's shock can destroy a lot but not everything. A Melusi gadget is the best example for this, so you kind of want to think like, if you can't destroy this thing with a bullet, then you won't be able to destroy it with a shock from the shock drone. You also want to protect her shock drones since it is her ability. They also have a mini ability that makes them have little to no sound when moving, and that makes them very good for gathering information as well. But now we come to a very strong reason on why to play Twitch. Her guns. She has the SG, CQB, and the 417 DMR, but best of them all is the F2, also known as the FAMAS. This gun has a fire rate of 980 and a damage of 37, making it have a DPS of 604. But that's not her max obtainable DPS because she has an extended barrel. Her extended barrel makes her able to deal 41 damage per shot, making her have a DPS of 669, which is in the top 5 of highest DPS in the game. But another reason why she's so good is because Siege, it's a one-shot headshot game. And with her high fire rate of 980, she's a headshot killing machine. So if you can control recoil and land headshots, this gun is the perfect match for you. So for tips, I recommend having a balanced FOV and aspect ratio. For an example, for free, you'll be using 87 FOV, and for 1610, it's gonna be 90 FOV. This makes recoil slightly easier to control for me, since a lot of things feel bigger, but I can still see a lot around me. This next tip is specially meant for newer players that have a hard time controlling recoil, and it is to run the muzzle brake on her F2. This is because for like the first 6 bullets, her recoil has a very strong kick. I can show it on screen real quick. This is with the flash hider. And this is with the muzzle brake. The last tip is to go into practice range and practice your recoil control on moving targets. This is definitely the hardest part of learning how to master Twitch, but when you do it, she is so much easier to play. Next up, we have strengths and weaknesses. First up, let's start with strengths. 1. She's a very good counter to the following operators: Kapkan, Jaeger, Bandit, Valkyrie, Echo, Mira, Ella, Alibi, Cade, Mossy, Goyo, Thunderbird, Thorn, Fenrir, and Tubarao. Since all of their gadgets can be pretty easily destroyed. There are some exceptions. For an example, Bandit, if he's bandit tricking, then Twitch isn't really a big counter. 2. Twitch is extremely well paired with IQ, since she can ping gadgets through walls that are very hard to find for Twitch's drone. 3. She can destroy default cams almost completely silently, so her gadget is very good if you want to do a stealth approach. Now for her weaknesses. 1. Long range gunfights. Her gun is mostly a close range gun, and not an all range gun like the G36. 2. Solis. There's nothing you really can do to stop Solis from killing your drone, but soon Solis will be nerfed, so she won't be a big weakness in the future. 3. Observation blockers. Yeah, you can just shoot them, but first of all, they will know that you have a Twitch drone in that area, and also you waste shocks, and yes, they recharge, but they take really long time doing so. So overall, how good is Twitch and how hard is she to learn? So when you do master Twitch, I would say she's a 9 out of 10 operator. She has good fragging potential and has really good intel and anti-gadget. So how hard is she to learn? Twitch is probably one of the hardest operators to learn in Rainbow Six Siege, so she's not very beginner friendly. So that's it for this video. This is all I had on my guide on how to master Twitch. This video is heavily inspired by Macros for Noob series, so all credit for this video idea goes to him. Make sure to comment if I missed something, and also let me know if you need help with something. It's been very fun making this video, and I will likely make a lot more of these types of videos in the future. So comment down below which operator you want me to make a how to master guide on next. I don't have any more. This has been it. Take care and have a wonderful day.